Hey guys, welcome back to Prison Architect. I say welcome back because I had started a prison and there were some bugs and it was just a disaster, unfortunately, that led to the ultimate demise of that prison. So, I'm going to start a new prison. There's been a new update, as you can see, what it says right here, underneath the Ask Me Anything that they'll do on Reddit on Tuesday. It says Alpha 13 is launched. Prisoners will now dig escape tunnels at night using whatever tools they've managed to steal during the day. They will dig around walls and buildings as best they can, and even will cooperate by joining their tunnels together. Search their cells regularly to keep a lid on things. So that's, well, that's really bad news for us. It does go on to say, though, we've also added a new policy table in which you can set the type of quantity, or I'm sorry, the quality of punishments handed out. Make things as strict as you like. We hope you enjoy the new update. So, they kind of do a hand in hand. They give the bad guys something, and then they give the good guys something. So I guess it's to help keep things balanced. So anyway, we're going to create a new prison. I don't know what I'm going to call it because the old one was called the Plan Prison, and in conversation, it just sounds stupid. So we're going to come up with something else, and I'm probably going to use Penitentiary because that Penitentiary sounds cool. Sounds like a haunted place. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start a new prison here. We're going to keep Fog of War on because that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. It'll actually give CCTV cameras an actual use as opposed to not having them on, which makes me pretty much like God playing with everybody. So we're going to keep that on there. We're not going to do continuous intake because, my God, that's insane. I don't see how anybody would even see that. I don't even know why it's a feature. I mean, you really got to know what you're doing in the prison. Alright, and we're always going to do large, because I don't ever see a small prison working. Well, it could probably work, but I probably wouldn't see it working like I want to see it work. So, anyway, let's go ahead and start this prison up. Cool. Alright, so now we got new plan prison. That is huge. Good lord, that's huge. Was that been that big before? I don't remember it being that big. Maybe it has been. I don't know. Man, that's ginormous. Okay. Anyway, so I think what I want to do here, before we go any further with this, I think I'm gonna go ahead and plan out the prison, instead of, waiting, instead of you guys having to watch me plan it out. I think I'm just going to plan it out, and then once I have it set up the way I want it, I will go back and I will comment on why I'm setting the prison up like that. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then through the use of movie magic, it'll be a matter of seconds. So 3, 2, 1, BAM! And you thought light was fast. No, seriously now. Okay, so this is what I got so far. And I think will be probably the entire complement of the prison for the most part. I'm sure we'll do some extra stuff, put some extra cell blocks up here in the future, but that's so far ahead I'm not even halfway concerned about it. So let me show you what I got right now. And this is kind of the setup that I've always liked, and I will go over it because if you haven't watched the original old video, or if I take it down, I don't know what's gonna happen with that video. Either way, this is the way I usually have it set up. Okay, so this here is the main entrance where prisoners get processed. They go into a holding cell here, and then they get moved into the main room. All these will be sealed off with either walls or fences, or I don't know what quite yet with those. And then, of course, we got the big yard for them to run around with. I will eventually probably put a building in here somewhere. I don't know where I want to put it, but I'll put it in here somewhere. And in there, it'll have like pool tables and whatever other stuff that they want, to keep them happy and whatnot. Here is the showers. Pretty much every surface area is going to have a shower head on it. As far as I can tell, it's going to be the only shower that I can think of. I may make another one. I may make some up here when I start building out that way. But for the time being, that's all that we're going to need for now. Here is going to be visitation. I know it's a bit small. I will probably expand that further out into this area later on. But again, that's one of those things that is so far in the future, I'm not even concerned with it right now. Down here is the storage room, where all of my workers will hang out when they're not doing anything. Here is going to be the power and water room for, that's for obvious purpose. This will be the kitchen, this will be the canteen, this will be the hospital or infirmary, this will be the morgue. I don't think I have to tell you what that one's for. That's workshop. Way later, that's why I labeled these two here, because that's going to be so far down the road, I didn't want to forget what those are. So that'll probably be there the whole time. This is the laundry room, the cupboard. This is the holding cell. Sorry, not holding cell. The really bad people. What is it? Solitary. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Solitary confinement. It will not start off this big. It's going to start off really small. I'll probably only do like one row, and then I'll knock down a wall, do another row, and so on and so forth until I reach the maximum capacity. I may take that same approach with this here, though I think I'm going to start off with one block here. This is going to be cell block A, essentially. Offices here. I actually decided to separate them because I don't see where they would ever have to be involved with the prisoners whatsoever. It always... I don't know, for some reason, all my previous prisons, I connected them for whatever reason. I have no clue why I did that. So... that is pretty much, that's pretty much what I'm gonna, that's pretty much what the prison's gonna be like. I don't know if I left anything out. So an entire fence is gonna surround the entire prison. And I'm even contemplating making a fence that'll surround the exterior of the entire wall. Unless this update introduced fences to cost something, which I haven't even checked. Do they? No, they do not. It says outdoor use only, does not cost anything like everything else does. So I can use these liberally, and it won't make a difference. So, yeah. I'm going to... oh, that's pretty cool. That's new. Perimeter wall. That's really cool. I'll have to find out what that does, other than what the obvious is. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't start getting some of this stuff built. I'm going to hit play. Oh, you know what would be a good idea? Saving. Oh, what are we going to call this prison? We want to save it. What do we want to call it? Oh, man. Something generic. I don't know. I can't think of anything cunning or witty right now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just do that. Whatever. Defacto prison. Sure. It floats the boat. Whatever. I can't think of anything witty. If you guys can think of anything cooler to call it, if anybody, I don't know, if somebody puts in a vote or something, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, for now we're just gonna call it that. Defacto prison. Alright, oh yeah, you know what, we gotta pause it. Because, if I start letting them build something without much thought, it will quite literally, they will build, without stopping. Like, they put their hearts to it, they won't stop, so we're not gonna do that yet. Yeah, shower. Oh, don't you start that with me. Yeah. Alright, cool, so it's that. Okay, oh yeah. Let's, absolute minimum, yeah, contract, basic detention center. Turn an empty field into a functioning prison. This government contract gives you the funds necessary to build the absolute minimum facilities for your first set of prisoners. Done. And then every prison project needs a functioning administration facility to ensure things run smoothly and to hold the project accountable. This contract pays for a warden and an accountant and their offices, which will then give us access to the full federal grant system. So, yeah, let's do that too. Alright, so we got about 50 G to work with right now. I'm only doing that... Why is that there? Must have been when I was placing stuff. Don't need that. Thank you, but no thank you. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, we have 50 Gs to build this now. We won't need that much because we're building extremely conservative right now. Only what's necessary. We can expand later, you know, as we get more money. Lots and lots of money. Which, you know, because that happens in prison systems. Yeah, you know what? I think this is going to be okay for now. I know it sounds like, oh, it looks like we're not doing much. But that's actually a lot of work. Alright, we're going to let them build. Let them go. Alright, and we'll do that movie magic thing again. Well, guys, so I went ahead and started working on a lot of the stuff. But just to give you an update... No, that's not what I wanted. Take that away. Just to give you a little update here. Because I was getting rid of a lot of the boring stuff. So... This is what we got. As you can kind of tell, most of the stuff's already kind of coming together here. Where'd you go? We want another room. Another office. We want an accountant. Cool. Alright, Or is it? The kitchen. Where is it? What's the kitchen? Canteen. Shower, shower, shower. Shower. And what? Holding cell. Which just technically doesn't meet the requirements for a holding cell. That's cool. They made the it's a little more comprehensive. The requirements passed. We're only failing a toilet. Or toilet. There. Cool. Alright, so two guards and two chefs. Almost. Not ready for that yet, though. Alright, here's the really long task. This is gonna take forever. Right, so I'm gonna do this again. Yep, okay, so I think we're gonna call it for now. Just, you know, at least until I can finish doing this building the fence around the world. I do believe it was a good portion of this that I did not have you unmuted on, so I'm probably going to have to skip a huge chunk of it. So this will probably be a really short video in the end overall, but at least you'll be able to see that unless this bugs out like the last one, this is the new prison. What do we call it? Called the Defacto Prison, because I can't think of anything creative for it right now. Anyway, if you like the way this prison's direction is going, then definitely comment, like, favorite, share it with everybody you know. Tell them this some random guy on the internet's got a really cool prison he's building, and you want to see his progress and see how it's done. And most importantly, if you can, subscribe, because you know it only takes a second to do, and well, doesn't cost you anything. So. Yeah, other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this probably relatively quick video of Prison Architect, and we'll come back to this one after this fence is done building and everything. So, yep. Thanks guys for watching. Bye!